Hello traders, so I'm back with another video, and in this video we are going to talk about the psychological trading mistakes that traders do and we should avoid. So first of all, I want you to know that we have a blogger website and a Facebook page that you need to follow to get a regular update. The link is given in this video description, so make sure you follow both of them. Now let's talk about the psychological mistakes that we should always try to avoid and focus on. So, traders often do psychological mistakes due to their emotions, which lead them to more losses and, in the end, an account with a big zero. Warren Buffett once said, "A market is a tool to transfer money from impatient to a patient." So let's find out what we can do from our side to minimize our risk and to be more patient, because nowadays traders are focusing only on the strategy and they are neglecting one of the most important part of trading, which is psychology. No strategy is going to make you rich until and unless you are emotionally strong, because this is a vital element of a good trader. So let's start from mistake number one. It's called revenge trading. These mistakes can lead you to blow your whole account within a week. Or if you work hard, my friend, you will have that big zero in a single day. Once a trader starts revenge trading, she will throw everything they know about trading setup out of the window and will trade like a madman just to make back that loss. Now, this may work sometimes and you may be able to make their profit too. But if you keep this up, you will be cursed as a trader, because you can't be lucky all the time. The market doesn't care about you and your money, and you will be completely responsible for your losses. And if this is something you are struggling with, let's talk about the solution. So, if you're having this problem where losses are upsetting you and gets you to this point where you start taking revenge from the market, it means your position are too big and you can't handle the loss. In simple words, in such cases, trade small amount which you can handle, because losses are the part of trading and you can't run away from it. And once you are capable of accepting the fact that losses are normal, you will start trading with the logic even if you are in a loss, because the key to make profit is to make your winners outperform your losers. And if you are trading with logic, you will at the end ultimately going to make good amount of profit if you work consistently and with a strong mindset. Because as I have already in previous videos told you that a market is a shark or a ocean and you are not even a jellyfish, so don't take revenge trading, it's not possible. So, but I have a note for you. If you are trading with a small amount and still facing this problem, like revenge trading, if you was trading with a small amount but still you are going for a revenge trading, maybe the problem lies in your mindset or your expectation from trading. Don't expect to make profit every day, because this is something unrealistic. In such cases, focus on the long term result. Like, you can focus on the weekly result, monthly result, quarterly result, or even yearly results, and make sure you apply your strategy. Because as long as you are following your strategy patiently, it doesn't matter the day is green or red, because consistency is the key in trading. So this is about the revenge trading. Now the second mistake is gambling. The gambler's probability, or you can say the gambling nature. Let me explain it in a simple way. We all know that a coin flip is a 50-50 bet, and if you flip a coin for 20 times, according to the probability, the rules of probability of a coin flip, we will expect to get 10 heads and 10 tails. But this is not the reality, and we can see different outcomes if we perform the same experiment. Now let us ask a question to ourselves. Suppose we flip a coin for 10 times and the outcomes were all heads. Now what will be the result of the 11th flip? a head or a tail? And if your answer is tail, then you, my friend, has fallen in this category of gambler's probability mistake. Let me explain you why. Because the probability of the next flip is completely independent of the past results. Yes, it doesn't matter. The main problem is thinking that the series of the result will somehow affect the future outcomes, which is completely wrong. Because if a coin gives 10 head doesn't mean that now the coin will only give us tails, as it somehow knows that the past results were all heads. In trading, if a trader has such problems and he faces 5 losses in a row, then he will start thinking that now the losing streak has to end soon and he will recover all his losses, and so he increases his position size like martingale strategy. That's why I always avoid traders to avoid martingale strategies. People ask me that do we apply should we apply martingale, and the answer always was no, because this is something which motivates gambling nature. So the reality is you are just increasing your risk on a trade which have the same probability of success of the one you just lost your money on. So it doesn't matter what was the past results, the future results will be independent of the past market directions or the setup. So make sure you don't fall in this category. Now, what is the solution to this? As you all know and now have a clear understanding of this problem, try each trades independently from any past trades you have made. And the best thing I can say is you can avoid taking trades if you are just make sure that you have a certain amount of gap between each trades. Don't just trade like a madman, like every minute you are trading or every hour you are trading. Just take some rest. If you win the trade or you are losing it, just make sure that you have a proper gap between a trading setup. If you have a win streak or losers, that does not mean that the next trade will be a winner. And on the flip side, if you have a streak of winners, that does not mean that the next trade is more likely to be a loser. So take every trading position a setup independently, because it doesn't matter what was the past results, the future could be anything. Now the mistake number 3 is fear of missing out. These kinds of traders are very optimistic about each trading setup they see and instantly take trades because they think this could be the one. Because this trading setup looks great and it has to be the one, and if I miss this trade, there may not be an opportunity like this for a while, and it is so silly. Of course, there are going to be more opportunities in the future, but this type of thinking affects most traders mainly because they don't even realize it affecting them, and it will lead you to do two things, mainly two things. It can lead you to do more things, but for me, it's like two things. It will cause you to take every single trade, even if it's not a good trading setups. In your trading sessions you will find that sometimes you can't resist taking trades, and this is the most important thing that is making you on the that is making you to be on the losing side, because taking every trade is impossible. And so you should make yourself calm and relax and try to find if this trading setup is following your strategy or not. This is the first thing that it can happen to you. The second thing, it will lead you to increase your position size, because if this trade turns out to be a winner, then it will cover all the previous losses and will make you more money. But in most cases, you will end up sitting on a huge loss, which then will lead you to the first mistake, which is the revenge trading. So what is the solution to this? No matter how many trades you take, you will never going to take all of them. And the secret of winning is not taking all of them, but to take some of them. As the market gives opportunity all the time, and if you will be able to take some, it will be enough to make your day a success. So don't miss all of them, just take some of them and you will be a good trader. Now, what is the conclusion we can take from this video? See, trading is a game of number, and it's and if you have to avoid and if you are capable of avoiding these psychological mistakes and focus on trading the numbers, and once you start doing that, you will take your trading to the next level. The trading world is not for weak emotional people, so be strong and have patience, because this will make you emotionally strong. Now, the conclusion here is: make yourself calm, patient, relax, and focus on proper trading setup. Make yourself, and your trading needs to be as unemotional as possible. I know it's very hard, because when it comes to real money, I'm so sorry, when it comes to real money, you will fall prey to the emotion. But if you follow these things that I have explained you in this video, then it will help you somehow. And the main thing is practice. The more you practice, the more you will be a in the path of being a successful trader. So I will finish this video here. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, stay connected. Good day.